Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This was supposed to be posted last week, but I was a bit sick, so I had to reschedule this review. On this episode, I'm talking about Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. This is a collection of STEMinist novellas featuring a trio of engineers. There are 3 stories: Under One Roof, Stuck With You, and Below Zero. I've been reading Hallie's books and I was very excited to read her novellas, so super happy that she released it in a book. In Under One Roof, an environmental engineer, Mara, discovers that scientists should never cohabitate when she finds herself stuck with a roommate from hell, a detestable big oil lawyer called Liam, who won't leave the thermostat alone. In Stuck With You, Sadie, a civil engineer, and her nemesis Eric take their rivalry and love to the next level when they get stuck in a New York elevator. And finally, in Below Zero, a NASA aerospace engineer called Anna, as her frozen heart melted as she lies injured and stranded at a remote Arctic research station, and the only person willing to undertake the dangerous rescue mission is her longtime rival. Honestly, all of these stories are full of steamy and sweet as fuck scenes, and I was so obsessed with all of them. I just wanted to know everything that I could about them after reading each story, so I was super glad that the author gave us the little extra scenes, this time from the men's perspectives into their future. If anybody like me adores enemies to lovers, then this is definitely the collection for you, because all of these stories start a bit like that. In the beginning, they are all enemies, or at least there is some heavy tension between them all. And although both Sadie and Anna had already a previous relationship with each of their lovers, but that is explained so well by Ali. So we get to learn the reasons why the women are bad with Irene, have some bad relationships with these men along the progression of their own story. I think the exception is really the first story. They basically start the story as enemies living under one roof, and then their relationship and then their friendship and romantic relationship evolves from there. It was really nice though, because all of these women were best friends and in STEM, so it has become a rule. So as it became a rule in Alice's books, and we see their struggle as women in the scientific field. As I said before, it's a great concept to insert in the books to talk about these issues, and it's even better to have them be successful and show their incredible work. And then, of course, these men become each other's best friends after hanging out one time. It's truly amazing to see them all, because best friends and their interactions were so funny. Going a little into details on each of the stories, I loved Mari and Liam's. Their dynamic was super cute but also hilarious. Really great moments between them, and I couldn't stop laughing at the times where they were trying to prank the other. Truly so good. Thank you, Elena, for clearly setting these two up. Then Sadie and Eric were all sexual tension but so adorable together. The way Eric gave up his awful croissant because it was clearly important to Sadie, even though they didn't know each other. A little bit of miscommunication on their story, but I really loved them as a couple. Sadie was just a small but ferocious woman. And finally, Anna and Ian. I think it was a story that I felt needed a little more development, because even though Anna was very different from the other two leading women, I think one needed a little more time to understand her properly. Ian was very cute and kind and always fighting for what he felt was right, even if he had to disappoint Anna. Thank God he saved her, though. All in all, these were very cute and hot novellas, and I'm definitely curious to know if Ali is going to publish more of these. It's a good way to focus on small particular characters and give them a happy ending. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!